So quadrilaterals, a really long word and a really hard word to say sometimes, is simply just a four-sided figure, a four-sided polygon. It can't have any openings, it can't have any curves, and it has to be a closed shape like these two figures. So everything that we're going to talk about is a quadrilateral. They all have four sides. The first one that we're going to talk about really quickly is a trapezoid, which is different than all these others because a trapezoid only has one pair of parallel sides. And a pair, if you think like a pair of shoes, you need two shoes to equal one pair. So if we need two lines to equal one pair. So what are my two lines that are parallel? Well, it's my top one and my bottom one. The same one here, my top one and my bottom one. These other ones aren't parallel because if you take those lines up all the way, they're going to eventually cross into each other. Now, a parallelogram, a rhombus, a rectangle, a square all have something in common, and that is that they all have two pairs of parallel sides. So, a trapezoid is the only one with one pair, and then a parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, and square all have two pairs of parallel sides. So that's why they're all in red, to let you know that they share that in common. Now, parallelogram has two pairs of parallel sides, but they also have two pairs of equal sides, and that's how you read this. This side is equal to this side, and they might draw it like that where they have one dash and another dash there to let you know that they are the same length. The same thing here, the two dashes are matched up with those two dashes, so that tells me those are the same length, so I have two pairs of equal sides. Here's one pair, here's another pair. A rhombus, two pairs of parallel sides, but you have four equal sides, that's why they each have one dash around it, because that side is equal to that side, which is equal to that side, which is equal to that side. A rectangle is a lot like a parallelogram, but the only difference is they have four right angles. So a rectangle is a parallelogram, but a parallelogram isn't always a rectangle. You have to look at the angles. So that's why I drew this in blue, to help you remind you that you need four right angles. Here are my two pairs of equal sides, and then my two pairs of parallel lines. And then a square is a lot like a rhombus, except for the angles again. So two pairs of parallel sides, four equal sides, just like a rhombus, but then you also need the four right angles. So make sure that you're looking at all those rules. A square can be defined as a square, but also as a rectangle, also as a rhombus, also as a parallelogram, because it fits all of these rules. But a rhombus can't be defined as a square because it doesn't have right angles. So make sure that you know all these rules so that when you're looking at a figure, you're able to go down the list and figure out how many parallel sides they have, how many pairs of equal sides they have, and how many right angles they have. And that's how you determine what type of quadrilateral it is.